Hey everybody, it's Grant, and tonight me and Bella are staying in this actually really haunted house where we are going to spend the entire night, just us. We also have some ghost equipment coming. We're also gonna interview the actual owners of this home and get some backstory on all the crazy stuff that's happened. I can't wait, but I can't wait. Let's go.
So our house and the house across the street, part of the same family, the Perkins family, who built this house in 1893. And then in 1908, he built the house next door. And then sometime after both houses were built, he committed suicide. We understand that he jumped off the balcony upstairs to commit suicide. So people always ask us if our house is haunted or anything, and we've never really seen anything. We've always felt pretty comfortable here. It was a bordello at one time, so there's no telling what kind of ghost would be here. But the people who lived the house next door were very good friends of ours, and we asked them about that house. And they both recanted stories to us, and the one that I remember had to do with the kitchen and a refrigerator. And she said one morning when she's sitting at the table, having her morning coffee in the kitchen like she always does, she looked over there and she saw a man kind of in a 20s style dress with all of his work clothes on, his work hat, and a lunch pail leaning up against the refrigerator like he was either coming home from work or about to go to work.
And it's my understanding that each one of them, the husband and the wife, saw the gentleman at different times, but in the same location with that same kind of propped up on the fridge. And unfortunately, the people that we bought the home from, we ended up buying it from just the wife because the husband was a suffering cancer patient and actually passed away in the home.
So this video series is literally about like getting out of your comfort zone. That was absolutely crazy. Now, let's go get some ghost hunting gear. Having second thoughts, bro. This is weird. Look, this segment's basically about like overcoming your fears. Not like completely scared, but like this is weird. This is so weird. But at least we have a double sleeping bag for when I need cuddles. Oh my God, it's so dark. Okay, that was heavy. It's missing a step, a little sketchy. It's getting dark, so let's go inside. And what else do we have left? Let's see what else we have left to do. Come on. All right, so how about we do a quick 20-second build montage of setting up our bedroom for the night. Oh my God, such a crazy idea. Okay. So we'll be right back. Ooh. Okay, technical difficulties. Now for a 20-second build montage. What's up, dude?
Hey, bro. You doing all right?
Welcome to the house.
This is super amazing.
Isn't it? It looks authentically haunted, doesn't it?
It's definitely got a feel.
So what you think?
Oh, dude, this is heavy. You feel that energy?
Oh God.
This place is heavy.
Oh, this is going south real quick.
So we're at a location down the road, and I wanted to bring you a couple of pieces of equipment. You called, told me you were doing this thing, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence.
Yeah, no, dude, this is going to be amazing for you. You're gonna. There's something. You're gonna have a good night.
Yeah.
So.
So before you show me that though, like what am I gonna expect? What do you think I'm gonna expect tonight? Like noises, things. Just give me like a rundown to when I hear something.
Okay.
Because my house creaks, and it's
Sure.
for 2015. So
Sure, right, yeah. So what year was this house built?
I am 95% sure 1903. And the
1903.
sister house is 1893.
Okay.
Like I'll verify that
Sure.
in my text messages, but yeah.
A house this old, it's going to have some natural noises, obviously.
Sure.
But remember, not every noise is natural.
Yeah.
So the things that you're going to want to listen for are going to be footsteps, but definite sliding footsteps in this place.
Okay.
You're going to hear possibly something,
Some creaking of a banister.
yeah, like grabbing the banister on its way up.
Oh yeah.
And you might even hear somebody talking to you in the night.
Oh.
In this kind of place. So, especially since this house has been around since the fire of 1910,
Yeah.
you're possibly going to smell like smoke. Think about whenever you smell something like that, think about where it's coming from, right? So it would probably be on the lower floor, something like that. And does this place have a fireplace?
Like 4 of them.
Yeah, I would start there. If
Okay.
you smell that, because it survived the fire of 1910, that's going to be a factor.
Okay. All right. So what'd you bring me before I run out of this house?
Okay, so I hooked you up with an EMF detector, right?
Oh god.
And this thing reads down to 5 milligauss, which is pretty low. So
Okay.
it'll pick up a lot of things.
Okay.
It does make noise, it's audible. And whenever it goes off, you'll see the needle move
Sure.
right there. So that's going to be, and all these is a push of a button right there.
Okay.
Boom, that's off.
Bro,
You hang
Dean
on to that.
Winchester, watch yourself, boy.
This is
Oh,
a
it's
digital
gonna
recorder,
make
right?
Words. Oh boy.
So this digital recorder right here, it's just an Olympus digital recorder.
Sure.
It's a very common digital recorder, picks up more EVPs than any other recorder I have.
Gotcha.
So it's very simple to use. Record and stop and play.
Oh
It's
my
already
gosh.
set on the file.
Oh gosh.
All right. It does feel a little smoky.
Oh god.
Getting a little choked up. And then one of the last things I brought you was a night vision camera.
Oh boy.
So this is my spare camera.
Okay.
We use it all the time. All you do is open the lid and it's going to turn itself on.
Okay. How long does it run for?
So the batteries run for about a half hour.
Okay.
God, I'd love to get my team in this place.
Speaking of that, okay, just to make sure you guys, if you like what he's telling me, and I'd love to play the full story, but if you like all the things that we've already talked about and what's going on, it's so crazy. Comment below whether you want to comment now that you want to see more or at the end of this video. But I'm about to spend the night here. His battery's draining. I'm gonna be. Oh gosh, whatever. I love you guys. If you never see anything else like Brett, just make sure the video gets up. Okay, cool. Yeah.
You smell that?
Yes. Hey, is that just playing with me?
Oh, there's a fireplace.
Yeah. There's 5 of them here. It died.
That's crazy.
So, question.
Do have spare batteries.
Do you feel it being ominous or maybe just here?
I would have to walk around the whole place to be able to tell you that.
All right, I want to give him a tour, but you guys won't see him. But if you want to see again, comment below and we can bring a whole team here. Okay, it's getting weird. All right. So what'd you think?
Dude, this place is amazing. It's heavy. It's really intense in certain areas.
Especially where we're sleeping?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I said, can we move our bed? He was like, no, I'd stay right here.
Yeah, I would just stay right there.
So you think this would be pretty cool and maybe come back and do the thing?
Oh, we'd love to.
Comment below. And what's your channel?
Spirit Guides LC, all one word. Spirit Guides LC for Lake Trolls.
Link in the description below. He brought us a bunch of cool equipment that's gonna freaking scrape. It's gonna freak me out. All right. So anyway, I ain't no punk.
Hey, but you know what? If you get in a bind, give me a call. I'll come.
Yes, I will. All right, you ready to hear that story about this house? You guys ready for a tour? All right, so I just had a paranormal expert come here. They do feel that there is something in the house. It is very strong in the kitchen, and it is extremely strong, if not stronger, in our bedroom that we're staying in tonight. So I'm just letting you know.
I got goosebumps.
I put a couple lanterns out. Everything's set up, and so let's do this. Oh, and by the way, this is my girlfriend Bella, and I am torturing her. So.
Yep, I was set up for this, so just so y'all know, I wasn't prepared for this.
All right, so I got a few lanterns just where we can kind of see. All right. I would say first, take a sip, because this is one of the craziest things I've ever done, and I will tell you that the story is not necessarily disturbing, but it's intense. Okay, take a good sip. Okay, so this house is the sister house to our friend Tab and Misty. So you can see it right through here. That's Tab and Misty's house. Their house was built in 1893. This, as the sister house, was built in 1903. So this is a very old house. Even though theirs is completely remodeled, they bought this, and this is going to be a haunted Airbnb, okay? So how awesome is that you're actually gonna have a haunted Airbnb?
Well, how awesome is that we get to experience it
Before it's an Airbnb?
Before it looks nice and
For free.
pretty.
The main story about this, so now you're coming into, before we go into the main room, here are a couple of like the dining rooms. There's like 5 fireplaces in this house. Very, very interesting. So the things he said to watch out for are creaks of the banister. So you might hear like somebody's grabbing the banister as they walk up. Sliding of the feet while we're sleeping, and then just overall clinking and clanging, right? There's normal house noises and there's that. He did say this room was completely clear, but it's the most cluttered, so I don't think he wanted to be in here anyway. But this is the most clean room of the house. This is
Why are there locks?
just another main like living area.
Why are there chain locks?
I guess that, I'm hoping that's just an old school thing. Here is the main kicker of this whole thing. We're going into the room where a white figure is typically seen. The first time I came to this house, Tab and Misty and I came in here, and there was a refrigerator, there was some cabinetry, and so they ripped it all out since the 2 hurricanes. But the refrigerator used to sit right there, and the story goes that about 6 to 8 people have just seen him leaning with his lunch pail as a white figure, just kind of ready to go to work. Not necessarily a harmful spirit, but I did not tell Marcus any way, shape, or form where this was. He came in here and pointed directly to that and was like, there is something here, can I please bring my team?
Oh my
I
God, I
swear,
got chills.
Brett heard him. Whether Marcus is really in tune or not, but I mean, he caught this, and I don't think he's ever heard the
Well,
story.
I just have chills.
Same. And so I'll tell you this, Marcus did say that it was an irritated spirit because we're here, but not an angry or menacing one.
Well, I'm feeling scared now walking back here.
Yeah, but hey, remember. So anyway, this was the most high energy area. We're gonna set up our camera here, so it'll be rolling, and hopefully we catch some cool stuff.
Maybe we can sit down and play board games here.
Oh, I love her. All right, so let's go upstairs, and I wanna tell you the remaining story of what's left.
Oh, what's back there?
Oh, yeah.
Even though that does look really, really scary.
It's true. There is a bathroom back here.
Like that right here gave me like a bad.
This is that same room. And then here is just this bathroom. And then you see things like the fire on the plug and stuff, which
Is really creepy because why
all
so many
so
cabinet
creepy.
doors in a bathroom?
so creepy. So, and then I'll tell you guys, whether we're self-inflicting this or not, it gets harder to breathe at times. I get chills in this area quite often.
Yeah.
Also in our bedroom where you're about to go is also the same thing, very, very stuffy. Here is your power source. Me and Brett ran that through the top window for you. So I really thought that this room was golden. That's why I want to stay in there. I didn't really want to mess up anything. This room is actually clean. This is a clean light room. They have power to this room.
What was this? Bathroom?
The bathroom's behind you with that.
There's a soap holder and a towel rack.
Well, not only that, baby, look at this. So guys, come check
I was
this
about to
out.
ask you, what is that hole? Washer
So-
and dryer?
I have no earthly idea, but that is a burn hole of some sort that me and Brett were looking at earlier. Pretty trippy. And then this bathroom right here is pretty interesting as well. Bro, so when I shine the light, that pipe looked like it moved, but it's a pipe. Anyway, this bathroom is just super trippy. Old school freaking craziness. So before we go in our bedroom, let me go over here by the window and we'll tell you the story of the rest. So right here, you see Tab and Misty's house? Okay, so their house was built, like I said, in the 1800s. The craziest thing about this was the guy that built both of these houses, okay? As soon as the houses were finished, he threw himself off the ledge of that balcony and killed himself.
In Tab and Misty's house?
Yes. And by telling you that story, I have extreme chills again. I've told that story like 10 times in this house. Like my head, I have a lot of pressure in the back of my head. So I really think you guys, comment below if you want to see this with a full team. Like, he's really cool.
I want to walk out of here alive, I'm just saying.
Yeah, and hey, you know, but that balcony right there is where it happened. He threw himself off and killed himself. And then last but not least, here is the end of our tour, our humble abode for the night. This is pretty cool. We have a bed. Me and Brett aired this thing up. You know, and all in all, it's pretty cool.
Another chimney.
another fireplace, yeah.
So what's the story about the balcony that's not a balcony?
Yeah, so I don't really know. I think they closed it in at one point in time. You can just see where the damage of the house is. The windows are all blown out. Like, if anything ever looked like a haunted house, this is the one. I think we could agree. You hear that?
Probably my heart.
You don't hear that hissing in the wall? I'm sure it's just
I
like
heard it.
wind, but there's nothing that...
It came from the left.
I mean, I guess wind's just blowing somewhere, but I don't feel it.
Unless they popped our air mattress.
No. And then look, they have
Look, that was just moving crazy and then it stops and then it goes.
well, there is a breeze, but...
No,
yeah.
look, it just completely stopped.
Oh my God.
And it was like swinging like if you hit it.
And I mean, I straight up heard a hissing sound.
I swear to God, it was moving like,
Oh.
but it just started moving opposite way.
Brett, are you seeing this stupid thing? I mean, I can maybe feel a wind current. Maybe that's what the hissing was. Okay, anyway. So look, before this thing...
Right? Okay.
Hey, wait. Before we go, you bunch of scaredy cats, look, there's a ghost right there, and there's also a ghost behind
That's
me.
an alien, first of all.
Okay, but that's fine. Bro.
Oh my God, no.
I don't, let's just call it wind. I don't feel wind, but let's call it wind. So anyway, this is the balcony. So, feels kind of hard to breathe in here.
Yeah, super heavy.
So I got some pillows, I got this blanket, we got a double sleeping bag.
Who stepped on the bed?
So basically what I was told to say by Marcus is, you know, you're not allowed to use me, okay? You are not allowed to follow me. We're just here visiting, and, you know, let's just, you do you and leave us be, and we'll be out in the morning, right? So y'all let it know to not use you.
Don't use me.
You're not allowed to use me.
You're not allowed to use me. You're not allowed to follow me, and you're not allowed to consume me.
Yep. Brett?
Not allowed to use me, you're not allowed to follow me, and you're not allowed to... What's the last part? I'm just here to film.
All right.
Me no harm. We don't want anything to get attached to us. Touch
Yep.
me. Nothing.
And then, babe, I brought you Goku so he can protect us. Just go ahead and put Goku there where he's going to save us, okay?
Should have been a Piccolo.
No, Goku's got us, right? He's going to go Super Saiyan Blue. And then the little gauge will do its thing.
Oh my God, why you gotta do that?
Sorry. Anything?
No.
Not picking up anything right now.
Okay, so he left me this camera. And all I got to do is turn it on, flip it, leave the thing it's to center, and then push this button.
Whoa.
Where are you walking right now?
In this back room?
Okay.
I did hear that. Were you stepping somewhere where it creaked?
Neither one of us were moving.
Because I was in another room, but I heard it over here.
No, I heard it over here.
He said
told
the same
you.
thing.
Okay. Oh, I got goosebumps.
So basically, this one will be here. That one can honestly, do we film the whole thing right here? Or do we kind of film this way? Because we want to have 2 angles, I would assume.
So we can film from the fireplace this way, towards that camera.
Yeah. All right, so we got a good shot here. We're finishing up right now. And then like, we keep hearing footsteps on this side. There's, Brett, have we not heard footsteps on this side?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Like 2 or 3 times. Bella's just like exploring the house somewhere else. She didn't left.
I thought it was you, and then you asked me if it was me.
So basically, look, there you go. So basically the light that we were using for our bedroom isn't working, and all the other ones are working. Could it be a Dick's Sporting Goods, somebody left a light on there? Sure, but I charged most of them before I left the house. So I got a charger, see what happens.
We're going to bed.
Yeah.
We'll catch you in the morning. And we will complete the challenge.
Yeah, walkie-talkie in case something bad happens in the middle of the
I mean,
night.
unless we get dragged, but you know.
Yeah.
Did you hear those noises?
Not now.
And then my ear hurts after. And now it's okay.
Well, we made it. Tired? Last night got a little crazy. Quite a bit of noises. A little bit of a pass out. I'm really tired. So I guess we'll get up and tell you about our experience. And now we're gonna get our ghost hunter buddy all his footage back and see if we caught something. Stop the video! We found some things. Marcus is here and he's about to torment me with where I stayed last night.
It's going to be great. So this first piece of evidence I'm going to show you is what we would call an orb. And a lot of investigations you see orbs, and some of them are not as impressive as others. This one here is kind of one of those mediocre ones. So just watch and you'll see it. It comes right across the screen.
Oh yeah.
And so I play it again a little slower. And if you'll watch it, right there.
I saw that on one of your other videos.
And so that is what we would call energy trying to manifest itself.
He's going up to find me up the stairs where he's going.
So this next orb I'm going to show you, it's not one I've really seen before. It comes from the ceiling down, which is not unusual, but this one kind of morphs as it goes down into like a spiky ball looking thing.
An angry demon. Got it.
So, green there.
Bruh.
And then I slow it down, and you'll see it come down right there. Look at it.
Oh, wow.
Change shape.
And there's no light going on in this house. Like, that's a night vision camera. Bruh.
Okay, so this is the last orb that I caught on this camera, but it's a very impressive one. And it's going to be right here. And so it's really a double orb. The first orb kind of shows up and goes across the screen, and then this bigger, brighter orb kind of chases it. And I'll explain to you in a minute why I feel like there may be more than just one entity at this location. But this is an indicator of that. So watch your lower left-hand corner here. Boom.
Oh, wow, it's bright.
And then I play it again slow. The first one. And then here comes the second one.
So somebody's tormenting somebody up in there.
right there.
Wow.
That's a bright orb.
Yeah. So that's an impressive orb. That's what I would call an impressive orb. Okay, so this next clip is not a clip, it's all audio. Before I show you this one, I want you to just remember that you guys stayed the night and nobody got hurt.
Okay. So I shouldn't go back here?
Oh, you should absolutely
think we
go
should
back
go back.
here. So this is in the morning time, sometime early in the morning, and you guys are sleeping. This is the digital recorder. So you're gonna hear something, and then you're gonna hear Bella say something that relates to this other something. You'll see.
I'm snoring.
So you hear you guys breathing. You hear it? So
What did it say?
it sounds to me like pulled your ear.
Okay.
But then, not long after that, Bella says,
Bruh! Bruh!
so I'm just saying, I'm 99% sure it said pulled your ear. So that's some impressive stuff for the most part. Like, that's really, the heavy breath is really cool.
And we were using like 3 things. Like, if we go back, comment below. Comment below. Thanks for torturing me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You gonna show Bella?
She gonna see it in the video, I guess. Whew. So, now that we made it, how'd you
Made
like
it
it?
out alive. I'm tired. Barely slept.
Yeah. How'd you feel?
Not comfortable. Noises every 5 minutes.
Yeah. You think something's in there? Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially in the middle of the night. I was so tired, 6, 7 in the morning. And like at that point, that's when he got the most active, when we kind of like rested. So.
Yeah. Not cool. I'm tired.
You guys want to see us back here? Comment below. We need some AC. It's hot.
And we need a sage.
Yep, and we're gonna go burn some sage. See you later.